It's funny when I think back to why I got into the mortgage business in the first place. People say all the time that no one goes to school to become a loan originator, and that's true for me too. Honestly, I wasn't exactly sure what it was all about when I first started my mortgage journey. I think back to why I made the move to get into the mortgage lending industry, and it has to do with me wanting to get away from all the travel that I had done at my prior job. I wanted to be part of something that was fast-paced and exciting. And not only have I been able to help so many people over the years, but it has allowed me to learn so much about real estate investing, and how to leverage financing in a way that I would never have learned had I not become a loan originator. I entered this space from the wholesale side of things back in 2005. If you're not familiar with what wholesale lending is, it's when a company supports mortgage brokers by offering loan products that they in turn offer to their clients. I feel very fortunate that I got my start in this capacity because the company I worked for put me through a very intense 2-week training where I was in classes all day and even had tests on what I had learned. This was ranging from things like analyzing credit reports, doing income calculations, assessing risk, and learning, of course, the products and guidelines. It gave me a very strong foundation for what has been a 20-year career. When I think about what it is I like or enjoy so much about what I do, it's a tough question. I could say it's about working with people or helping first-time homebuyers achieve that dream of home ownership. And while both of those are true, it's so much more than that. Helping people buy and refinance real estate is a broad and encompassing so many different things. If I try to boil it down, I'd say I love the complexity of it all. How every day brings new situations, and I feel it's my job to come up with the best solution for my clients in the shortest amount of time while providing an exceptional client experience. It's not lost on me that we are dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, that can be extremely stressful for everyone. Most people only deal with getting a mortgage a handful of times in their lives. So we treat everyone like it's their first time, and we really make sure we understand their goals and fears and do our very best to deliver on their needs. I would say the most challenging aspect of my career would be the fact that outside factors dictate what I can and can't do, and in some cases impact the level of service I can provide. An example of an outside factor would be market conditions. I was in the business in 2008 and 2009 when we went through the great financial crash. Now we're dealing with an extremely tight housing market with some of the lowest inventories we've ever seen, and it's the opposite. We have people holding on to low mortgage rates and not wanting to move, so the buyers have few options. That's when I left wholesale and became a retail lender. It was a very scary time for everybody. People were under such economic pressure from falling home prices and job losses. It's almost the exact opposite of the market conditions that we face today. It was a buyer's market, and the sellers were trying to get their homes on the market and sold quickly before another foreclosure sold, further driving down their home value. When a new listing comes online, it's a feeding frenzy, and often the price of the home is driven up. Both markets are challenging because there's few things I can do to truly help my clients in that capacity. There are many things that make my team different, but let me start with saying I've been fortunate enough to meet and work with some of the very best in the business. I've been a president's level producer at 2 different companies for the last 10 years, and I'm consistently ranked in the top 1% nationally. Being around the best of the best lets me know that what my team and I offer to our referral partners and clients is exceptional and something we can be proud of. How I've structured my team is unique. My team consists of my partner, Julie, who owns the client experience from pre-approval to close. She truly provides a white glove experience and focuses on being ahead of any of the questions or concerns that might arise. Kevin oversees the operations to ensure everything goes smoothly, from managing critical dates to overseeing the pipeline to enhancing our efficiencies. He is our wizard behind the curtain. Amber works hand in hand with Kevin, as well as our underwriters and closers to make sure we get through the process quickly and are prepared to close on time, every time. My process is different than most. I spend a lot of time in the beginning getting to know my clients and getting clear on their financial and housing goals. What comes out of that meeting is documented and shared with my team, so we're all on the same page. We don't settle with simply issuing a pre-approval either. We urge and even incentivize our clients to get fully underwritten prior to writing an offer. That way, they are in the best position to have their offer accepted, which ultimately prevents everyone from wasting time driving around and viewing other properties. When our clients do write an offer, we reach out to the listing agent and discuss the strengths of our client's situation and explain how we conduct business, which involves clearly communicating with both sides of the deal. We get it. Even though we are working with the buyers, there is an obligation to still communicate with the seller side. We don't take words like service and value lightly. It's our goal to be seen, heard, and felt every step of the way.